Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Crusader Kings III. In the previous episode, I think it was in the previous episode at least, we've started slowly acquiring more counties, thanks to the a vassal of the county of Albaracan here. He's been pretty greedy for land, and as you can see, he's actually in another war here to snag even more land. He wants to grab the entire Dhunid duchy, and I'm assuming he wants to try to create a new duchy here, probably this duchy, which will be probably named something else once it's under Christian/Catholic rule. We got a kind of a situation here where the Aftesit and the Dhunid name is kind of crossing on top of each other, which, there's no really other way for the game to render these names. And currently speaking, or currently, I should say, the Emir Abu Bakr II ibn Yahya of the Aftesit Emirate, he right now is in peace. He has no wars, he has no truces, though. So anyone that has a casus belli on him is free to declare war. Count Mendo here, he's reporting to the duchy over here of the House Silva, which he is 39, his wife is 25. He should be having children eventually. He apparently has a claim on this county right here. What is this? Placencia, I think. Placencia. Pronunciation is not a strong suit of this series, in case you haven't realized. Zooming out here, though, Almoravids are still here. The Yusufids are still here. Is Naden is a pretty dominant power. The main leader is Baranus. But Buter is still very powerful in northern, western Africa. Ghana's probably the largest nation down here in the south. Byzantium is getting so large that they basically have their name printed twice, mainly because Nubia somehow cut them off here. I'm not sure how Nubia has this kingdom, just this section here so far away. They actually are Coptic, and when we look at faith, yeah, Coptic. Even over here, Coptic. So I don't know if this is just some crazy inner dealings inside the Byzantium, inside them. They have Serbia vassalized. They have Bulgaria, but that's a duchy. Thessalonica, I think that's how you say it, is not a kingdom, because I know there's a kingdom version of that. But it's a duchy. Yeah, Hellas is down here, but these kingdoms aren't made. So I'm not sure why there's so much Coptic, especially here. You probably have some kind of relationship somehow to Coptics, but I don't know. I don't know how Coptic got in there. I don't know why Nubia is here. But it's time to focus on the Iberian Peninsula. So, yeah, we also won the Crusade of Jerusalem, basically, and we founded Jerusalem. We're going to continue on with our own realm. Trying to get... we did make good progress in the last episode, but that's mainly because our vassals made really good progress. And this is starting to look like modern-day Portugal, if they grab these two counties down here. The Duchy of Portugal is a very dominant part of our realm here. That's what I'm trying to say. And this is going to expand. This is not a duchy, but he's definitely trying to get a duchy up and running. Okay, we got a ransom here for this guy here. I think we were trying to have him as a somewhere on our council at one point, but that never happened. Or that didn't happen for long because I guess he got thrown in jail. Almohadi Caliphate. Almohadi. Is that a variant of Islam that just, like, appeared? I guess so. Almohadism. This is a holy site that gives them maximum battle roll +4. Plus a prowess per level of devotion. That's not terrible. Cultural fascination progress +10%. I actually kind of like that one too. That would definitely be useful. Jerusalem is piety and conversion speed. Diplomacy. Mecca is knight effectiveness and piety per knight. Okay, is that about it? Yeah, Mecca, Medina, which is devotion for stewardship. Okay, so that's basically your 5 sites. Yeah, the ones over here are the more interesting ones. Cultural fascination, and this one's kind of interesting, which is being controlled by Almohadism, who the head of faith is Mahdi Abd al-Mumin. So, yeah, I was focusing back on Iberia. Yeah, I guess we don't have any factions against us, right? We do, actually. We have a Liberty faction with only this guy here, Count Orson of Tui. Mercenary higher cost reduction. Enemy occupants do not lower control. That's a nice improvement. This one's going to be great. Prepared conscription, because this reduces army gold maintenance by 15%. And friendly territory levy reinforcement rate plus 100%. So that's the double. 2x increase, which is really good. Oh, these guys are at war too. Interesting. So France is still in some kind of tension internally. We're just going to see what's going on. We can dismiss that. We don't have anything here. I can modify 2 contracts. Let's get you on high, and let's get you on high as well. I can lawfully imprison you, 49% chance. And ransom, I can ransom you for 10 gold. I can ransom... You're known for incest. You can be ransomed for 10 gold. And you can be ransomed for 10 gold. I don't know about you. So, you I'm not ransoming, and you are not ransoming, basically. That's the decision. So, we're actually at 759 gold. That's some pretty good amount of money. Should we start looking at reinvesting? Let's see here. Leisure is stress plus prestige. Blacksmith. We get levy percent, 20% in this duchy. Marshes gives us more supply limit in this duchy. Hostile raid time plus 20%. Garrison size 25%. Levy reinforcement rate plus 25%. And defender advantage. I do like marshes. Leisure places would also be another option that I like. These ones are not that interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go with marshes. I think, especially when you tear it up. So that's a lot of money. Let's see, we can't upgrade the cities. Guilds does development growth, which is going to increase our fascination. And I guess we can keep 219 in the bank for now. Do I want to go for Count Mendo's claims on the Sheikdom of Plasencia? Plasencia? Yeah, let's do that. let's shift our rally point for the future. So let's put it over here. I don't know what kind of allies they have, but we start off with 25%, which is pretty good. Let's go for Toledo. Let's go straight. Let's start beelining Toledo, which I know they expanded out to. Okay, so they got 5k men, so they have more men than we do. We have a lot of prestige. Almogavars of Astorga. Is there a difference? No. Let's call this mercenary company in and see how that's going to play out. They're going to accept. I don't know how much men they're actually going to supply us with. We got 4k men. That's not for us. And Beatrice is now of age. Okay, let's run the clock. Sinful Bishop exposed. Okay, so we're 5 months, they're 5 months. Okay, 3 months. We're 4 months. Okay, so they're going to definitely get that before us. I don't know where this backup's coming in, so I'm just going to call this Duke here to get us. He's coming in from, I think, Holy Roman Empire. Camp dispute. Yeah, let's just back out of that. I have died. Wow, I'm actually shocked that I was not expecting a death. Wow. King Rodrigo of Leon has left this world at 62 years of age. He died of old age. A zealous man, he fought the glory of God against the heathens in one of the greatest holy wars of recent history. King Alfonso ascends to the throne. A generous man, many hope that his good heart will not lead him to empty the realm's coffers on futile causes. Wow, I am pretty shocked that we've died at age 62. I'm actually kind of not surprised, because I think I've said in the past, yeah, I'm not expecting a long reign here, but it is to an extent shocking. We should still have that alliance with the Yenguas team, that mercenary. She's 41, still has no child somehow though. So that's interesting. I meant to see her dynasty, unless her dynasty is not a thing anymore. Yeah. She was murdered. We never figured out who murdered, who was responsible for the murder. Chancellorship. Chancellor, Steward, Marshal, we'll just have to grab someone better. Very good on stewardship. Very strong with learning, both of you. But chivalry is not your strong suit. Chivalry is not our nation's strong suit, I should say. Your cousin and vassal dislikes us so much. Opinion of predecessor, -24. Well, actually, we have quite a few things in our advantage here. We got we're very strong. Our wife is not as strong as us. She is strongest in diplomacy. It's only a +5. But it's better than nothing. You're still doing cultural conversion. Control. We should be focusing on control. Focus. We actually have a diplomacy. Well, we have forced vassalage, flexible truces. We have like almost all of the diplomat stuff. We probably should be focusing on martial, to be honest, or chivalry. That's martial lifestyle. Let's see here. We probably want to go for the overseer stuff again. Yeah. What does this trade actually give us? Control growth, martial, and stewardship. Okay. Let's go for authority. And focus on overseer. Yeah, so we definitely can't imprison you now. Who are we going to need to sway? Because we know our vassals is going to definitely try to pull some strings and try to get us deposed. So the easiest target would be Muñoz Simonez of Soria, who's still kicking around. You probably saw Alfonso, who came after Alfonso because Alfonso, then Sancho the Second, and then Rodrigo, and now Alfonso the Seventh, and then we'll see Velasco. What are you going to be, Velasco the First? And actually, you're actually pregnant already. You're pretty irritable though, so that's not a good start. Our wife isn't getting pregnant, which is kind of a concern. Educate child. She's not strong though. I am strong with you would have already been educated at this point. Can you actually find an education? Yeah, I'll educate you. Let's ask you if I can educate my own child. That's stupid, but okay. Ricardo di Treviso, which is a Cisalpine? I don't know how to pronounce that. We're looking at relevance. Let's talk about alliance power. England, again. Do we want another alliance? Excuse me. Do we want another alliance with England? And what is this alliance going to look like? So we got this fat guy running England. Wayne Goronwison? What the? Who was your dad? I don't like the fact that English is an elective feudal. Who was the previous king of England? Oh, Alfnoth Marcarson. Okay, we know who that was. Yeah, this is definitely. I'm still thinking of a different save, even though we're like so far ahead in the timeline here. Yes, it's a Saxon elective. Elfweird Owainson of England. This isn't even. This is actually our child. Okay, so or this is the King of England's child, I should say, not our child. As Alfonso the Seventh. Vittoria di Hauteville, which is a Sicilian name. She's running what, the Duchy of Apulia. Okay. Wolfhilde du Boulogne, which is Lower Lorraine, which if I remember, this was actually a somewhat decent duchy, unless times have changed. 4.1k. So this is 6.4k. This is 5.9k. Hauteville with Duchy Apula. Apula's a pretty strong duchy, just behind Kingdom of England. What's this? This is a Despotate of Crete. Crete has, 2.8k men? And this Deposit Michael of Crete, he is under the liege of the Byzantine Empire, essentially. What is this? Basilius Hovanus II of the Byzantine Empire? Okay. So, yeah, Despotate of Crete. We don't want to alliance with Soria because that's just a local thing. Yeah, so do I want England or do I want Duchy of Apulia? Great question. I don't know, with succession how reliable England will be. How old are you? You're 4 years old. So Vittoria and Flandine de Hauteville, they will be quite old, so probably going with a 4-year-old from England that is robust. She's robust. Probably be a decent choice. Getting an alliance with England. Yeah, Beatrice, you're actually single. Let's talk alliance power. We could get the Byzantine Empire. Prince Elaine of France. They're definitely recycling names over in France. Duchy of Lower Lorraine, if we want to be allied with them again. The question we should be asking is, who are we allied with today? So right now we're only allied with Captain Jimeno Jimenez, which is the mercenary company Almogávares of Astorga. So that's the current situation. So let's do we want to go with Byzantium? France? How's the situation looking at France with the Capets? Philippe is not single. He's going to be taking over as France king. So here's Philippe. You're still ticking by 45. Still got some years ahead of you. You are flagellant, though. This is Margarita, which was Sancho II, who died of smallpox. Says basically all of your siblings are dead except for the other woman, which is Eva. Which Eva is the Queen of Jerusalem at the moment, so that's kind of... We can marry Elaine to you and get France back, because I guess we don't have an alliance with France. What kind of Kingdom of Croatia? That's some pretty interesting gear they have for their royals over there in Croatia. Anyways, a little young, but possible. Aristarchos of the Byzantine Empire. Again, it actually doesn't have that Born in the Purple buff. Interesting. Okay, France, Byzantine, France, Byzantine, France, Byzantine. Matrilineal. Oh, we can do it matrilineally? Okay, what's your position in this family tree? I need to see this. At the very bottom. You're born in the purple, but these two are not. I don't understand how that buff works. Okay, let's do a matrilineal marriage. 16 and 7. Not they'll have a chance of having children. Though Byzantium, being an ally with both Byzantium and France, is a double-edged sword. To the perceptive King Alfonso, I'll gladly accept your betrothal. Your sister Beatrice will be betrothed to my son. To my daughter Agatha. Okay, King of England approves. Byzantium approves. Good start. Can we actually call these guys in? That's the next question. Alaf has given birth to a son. Okay, so this is my heirs. So my heir, Velasco, has a son, and they want to name it Alfonso. Yeah, sure. Sure. Alfonso, we'll have an Alfonso VIII. That's fine with me. Lower Lorraine, wants to negotiate an alliance with me. Yeah, sure. Let's negotiate that. Jerusalem wants to negotiate an alliance with me. What's the this is not of Jerusalem. Can I... How is this of Jerusalem? Is Jerusalem not doing well, or is that just the duchy view? Okay, Tuscany. Jerusalem seems to be fine. Yeah, sure. Let's negotiate that alliance. Prince Sulian II Apries of de Herberth. I don't know what the Hubberth is, but it's a principality in some part of England. Oh my gosh, I must be really butchering that one. Count Robert Godfredson of Netterstitched. Don't know what Netterstitched is. This is in what, like some kind of modern day Germany, maybe? Holy Roman Empire, that's for sure. Let's negotiate an alliance with them. And Duchess Ulrich of Steiermark. This is a duchy in the Holy Roman Empire, right below Austria. Definitely south of Bohemia. Let's negotiate an alliance with her. So, Manuel, let's negotiate a ransom for Nilde de Soria. She's that incest. We can charge her 10 gold for freedom. And that last vassal that's in jail, we're going to leave him in jail because he's a vassal. Never want to free your vassals. Marvelous news. I am honored by your request to call you an ally. Excellent. Let's put all of these guys to work. Powerful allies. Byzantium, get in this. England, come on. Steiermark, get in this. This guy who thinks he's from Jerusalem but is not. He's actually from Tuscany. Sure, get in this. Come on, guys. Okay, we're at 830, so we didn't. Now we're at 684. Negative 65. Negative 565. How disgraced can we go? Can we actually get these guys? Okay, that's not gonna be... Okay, we're getting back up here. Enemy ally joins war, Emir Abu Bakr III. Okay, are they just going to be pillaging? Let's see if they're going to just pillage. Because if that's the case, we can interrupt these guys. Okay, or not. Okay, so we're actually getting decent backup at this point. We got 5.8k men. And I'm going to let them move here. Okay, they're also bringing in 5k men. So this is going to be pretty brutal. We got 7k from England. So this is going to be pretty solidly done here. Okay. Who are you? Who is Oviedo? No, it does not belong to... Okay, so we're gonna definitely be disgraced at this point. I don't know why so many people want... I don't know why so many people want this guy to be king. He's clearly not the person that's in the right here to be ruler. This guy somehow managed to be a genius. But we're going to go for the higher stewardship. Yeah. Emir Abu Bakr III keeps all titles. Let's call in everyone for this other war, Kingdom of Leon. So let's call in Steiermark. This guy who thinks he's Jerusalem, but he's not. Almogavars of Astorga. Let's get them in here. England. And Byzantium. We got basically all of Portugal. that's under our control at war with us. So that's not great. Can we just white piece out of this? Since it's not a great time, since all of a sudden we have faction instability. Okay, so let's go up here. And, what's this? Autonomous vassals. Not great. Liberty faction is destroyed. This is probably best course of action for the moment. That is going to lower Crown Authority to 1. We are going to have to really build up our prestige, though, if we want to actually get Crown Authority back to somewhere half decent. But we're going to need to really focus on... Are they getting France to back them? No, this is Byzantium coming in to help us. These allies are really nice that we have right now. How old are we? We're 38. Okay. To the perceptive killing Alfonso of Leon, my vassal Count Germain has slain my sister Berengula in a dishonest brawl. I demand satisfaction for this site. This is Garcia II one. This is Garcia II of Aquitaine. He wants either 25 gold. He currently has a positive opinion. Defensive negotiations. He has an alliance with Byzantium. For your forgiveness publicly. Garcia II will gain opinion. I mean, we're this far in the hole, might as well. Increase control in the county. Let's focus on this one then. Let's speed up the clock here. My daughter-in-law, excuse me. My daughter-in-law, Alaf, has given birth to a son again. Domingo, let's not name him that. Felipe. I'm fine with Felipe. Okay, 28%, decent progress. Let's go back up here. Concern for my current war, my friend, I don't know how to pronounce that Polish name, has paid out his own treasury to help my efforts. Excellent, that's really nice of you, actually. Private citizen, essentially. Okay, can we white piece? Not yet. I don't know where these additional factions are coming from, but I can call Byzantium, our ally, you, because you're essentially free. You are essentially free. This is essentially free. This is essentially free from what I see. These are all free. This doesn't cost prestige, so let's just get everyone in this, in on this. Okay. Okay. This is kind of weird that we're getting all these messages popped up like this. 2 at a time. This game sends messages 2 at a time, I guess. Yeah, okay. Call to war. I guess I'll take that, but I am really busy at the moment. Byzantium has done some other war over here in Aquitaine, since they're allied with Aquitaine. Why is like nobody doing anything over here? Let's be honest, guys. Why is nobody doing anything over here? Follow me, and let's deal with the bastards over here. Okay. 8k men. If we actually have 8k men, we can whoop their butts, okay? We can whoop their asses, get them out of here, get this all under control. This is carnage, right? Look at that. 24k men and allies. Done. Get Tui back under our control. There's no excuse for this. Our vassals really shouldn't be screwing around with us anymore. This isn't a joke. Okay? Undermining your king is not a joke. And trying to depose me? Oh no, the game crashed. That's not a good omen. Okay, let's see how much progress we've lost. Not that much since the game crashed, but we're trying to take back Tui. We're going to see if this thing crashes to stop again. 3x speed. Hopefully 3x speed will make the game a bit more stable, but I don't know if it's just that there's way too many people going on in this battle. That could be the issue. But there's sometimes issues where just the game keeps crashing over and over and over again, unless you revert the save. Okay, these people are allies. They're now actually trying to take effort in going around and actually sieging, which is pretty good. We're over here. Let's see if we can get Tui overturned. Okay, we can. Let's go support these guys since they're on the move. Okay, Byzantium's backing us up with 3k more men. Splendor. Okay, good. That's this. Is that a new legacy? Not a new legacy, but I think we're now well known. Okay, let's back these guys up a little bit. I'm concerned about that Peasant Revolt, that we're not going to be able to put out that fire soon enough. Okay, let's go over here and focus on putting this fire out. Yeah, they're also doing stuff down here. That's probably the actual Peasant Revolt. Let's see if these guys are going to follow us or not. We are plus 69%. I'd like to start turning around this one as well, since that's our Peasant Revolt, but we'll have to see. Okay, so let's see what these guys are going to do. Is my allies going to be able to back me up fast enough? Okay, 4k versus 2k. Okay. No one's helping me. Okay. 16k. Excellent. Okay, carnage. Great. 92%. We're almost done. Let's go for this guy over here. Okay. 22k versus 2k. This is... they're toast. Childed by Dynasty. Okay, so we got a daughter. Oneka, I guess. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, this is done. Enforced demands. You guys are going to jail for screwing me over. End of story. Powerful vassal. Not good enough. Let's go for Sancho. Infante Sancho. What are you? You're my brother, Chancellor, and vassal. I don't know how you're my vassal, but sure. Let's deal with these guys now down here. These peasant revolters. They don't deserve to be revolting this way. My wife is pregnant. Excellent. Additional taxes. Come on, guys, let's go. I'm running this at 3x speed because I'm really afraid of crash desktop. Come on. They're gonna get the siege done before we can actually get there, huh? Or not. Okay, camp dispute. Standard 1, just don't want to deal with it. Okay, that's done. Excellent. Locals pacified. So everything should be now under control at this point. Let's take a look at our powerful vassals. Okay, so you're the only one that disapproves of me, so we're going to sway you. And now we can take a look at what's going on with this. So this is a negative 62% war score. This is Count Lampert's claim on the Duchy of Steiermark. Okay, so yeah, Steiermark is a decent ally, so we probably should help them. This is the Duchy of Genoa. and they're going for Steiermark. This is the what's this? This is the Duchy of Westphalen. So yeah, I mean we're only 4k men, but we can try to screw around with Genoa over here and see how that happens. The Papacy, Urbanus II is our pope. They have quite a few men over here. Actually, I'm just realizing that. Okay, let's run the clock here and try to get over there. Marshal perk, let's use that. Let's start with Serve the Crown. That's going to help with control, mainly. That is not the view. This is the view that I want, not what we had before. Increasing control. We were doing County of Malagon? We were, but apparently that was overturned. Barcelona is currently at war with... Do we actually even have a claim on you? Because I think we always try to fabricate a claim and that just never happens. France is currently 10k men. Very strong. Very strong indeed. We probably should have had an alliance with them. Gotruda, that's kind of a fine name. Not against that. Better than Mayor, that's for sure. Andre Goto, very interesting. It was Andre Goto, I think. I'll go with that one. And that one's an actual Andre Goto de Yanguas. Yeah. Let's go for alliance power. Okay, so this is definitely not the right window. Traits. Inheritable, not inheritable. 5-year difference. Saxon. This is going to be incestuous. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Are we actually sieging them? Yes, we are. Countess Sophia and Lubsko. Catholic Holy Order founded by you. Kaiserin Adelheid of the Holy Roman Empire. I see. So she's the current Kaiser of the Holy Roman Empire. Count Sanchu will become my mentor. And he'll try to teach me his Forder skill. I'm currently jailing you. I could ransom you for 50 gold. And I'll learn. Yeah, you're pretty old and beat up. You have a lot of buffs, though. Wow, look at this. Like 2 rows worth of stuff. That's pretty crazy. This is Monterrey. County of Monterrey. What's going on over here? So this is not looking very well. We're not going to be much of help. Anderquina's friendship. While her numerous attempts to curry my favor have not gone unnoticed, I cannot feel but irritated by Countess Anderquina's sudden interest in me. I'm compassionate, so none of these is going to be great. Why can she not leave me in peace? Now, let's go for the friendship with her. Let's see. This is not helping. This is really not helping. That siege did nothing. This is not going to help either because they have like 5k men and we have like 4.1k men. So this is not really going to be doing anything. Let's try to do not expect to see God's justice. Replace cynical with just. Not great for intrigue. What's your strong point? Diplomacy. Cynical is the best option, probably. Temperate. Virtuous to Catholics. Temperate's not bad. You get a health boost. You are Alfonso. You are you're this Alfonso, right? Yeah. Temperate? Switch it for temperate. I don't know. Velasco is getting pretty chubby there. Our primary heir. You, can we actually get a decent alliance from you? The answer to that is no. Of course not. Definitely don't go for that marriage. Yeah, this is not going to be... Prepare the ranks, 50%. Prepare the ranks. Sanchi comes riding up. Impressive, he shouts. The enemy levies stand in awe as the efficiency of my other... at the efficiency of my other troops. There can be little doubt that I've understood what it means to be a forter. I have learned so much. Excellent, that's nice. So that guy that's not going to last that much longer has managed to taught me how to be a forter. Which means that I can cross water without advantage penalties. Yes. Alfonso is at home, close to water, and will suffer no advantage penalty when battling, when disembarking from ships or attacking across straits or rivers. That's pretty good. Meanwhile, this is probably not going to end up very good for us. Nope. Indeed, it is not. Okay, so we got defeat here. That's fine, and I guess this episode's actually really long, so I'm going to end this episode here. So if you guys like this episode, please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.